I'm a guy, of course. I'm a footballer, also a student of medical laboratory science. His name is Deepo. I will pick that. Yeah. His style of play. Basically, I would say Neymar Junior, because anytime I watch him play, actually an inspiration to me, and he's somebody who actually made us think football is easy. The way he plays, the way he knows the ball, on and off the ball. So I love Neymar.
No, Gibson doesn't stop talking about football. You know, there are sometimes where we be in the class and then we're talking about football, and then, you know, Gibson will just come and then he just bring up conversations about, you know, maybe Man U. Like now, maybe today is Monday and then Man U had a game last night. You know, we bring up conversations about, okay, maybe Maguire did this and he did that, blah, 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 you know. And, you know, those conversations, they actually make other conversations, they make it more livelier. It makes us want to have more talks as, you know, maybe as a department or as, you know, guys generally talking about football. So that's just it.
Oh, aside football, if football does not exist, basically I think my course mates would regard me as a leader because I'm also the class rep. So aside football, I'm repping my class.
He gives advice on and off the pitch. On the pitch, he gives you advice on how to play better. You know, make a mistake, he corrects you how to do better. But off the pitch too, when we're off the pitch, you know, general life advice, you know, he's a man of God. He preaches, you know, he talks about things of God. So that's what I have to say. I play as a winger for our team, but I see myself more of an attacking midfielder. Yeah, I play as a winger for the team. Also, I can play as a 10. I can play as 11. Yes, I said earlier, the winger. But I still prefer playing 10 because whenever I'm at that position, playing attacking midfield for my team, I feel so easy to move with the ball. I feel it's so easy for me.
Deepo is a very good footballer, and I've noticed over time that he's very passionate about football. Even at the expense of him having so many wants, he will still want to play football. So I can say he's a man of he's a good footballer. That's all I can say.
Yeah, playing alongside Gibson has been very interesting actually, because he's a very good player, and I'm a right back, he's a winger. So I love to play in his game because he understands the way I play football. So I love it playing with him very well. I love playing with him very well. He's a very good player. A very good winger, quick decisioning. It's just his finishing I don't like. I just don't like his finishing. But every other thing about him, I love it.
What people think about me that is not true, probably it's not. I might stop at replying messages, but if you move closer to me, you know I'm not, it's not. Sharp.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me.
A normal day. Yeah, a normal day outside football for me is just living as a normal person, of course, doing my daily activities. I'm somebody who loves, I love God. So basically, aside football, a church person. Should this be on the camera? Alright. So, I'm somebody that I can't deny that. People know that I'm a child of faith. I love God. I love Jesus.
I think I keep realizing Gibson is a special player. Let me say it's special in the way that Gibson is one of them that whenever I play, I have issues with Gibson. Whenever I play. But it's special that he covers up for every mistake he ever makes in the match. That's just the crazy thing about it. He will be the guy that maybe first half will just shout at him like, what are you doing? Like, you could have done it like this. But getting to the second half, you just see the guy creating chances to play, making like he's a very good playmaker. You know there are times that players won't be on form. Gibson is not that type of player. He's always on form in every match.
Of course, what is always on my mind before any kickoff? Always a win for me. A win, definitely. No matter the opponents you are facing, a win. And also on my head, I always want to do better. Even if I don't score goals, I want to help my team as much as I can. And of course, whenever I'm on the pitch, I give my all to the team.
Yes, he's actually vocal, but then at times he chooses to not say anything on the pitch. But when the match is trying, like probably the match is going wrong or we are not getting ourselves right on the pitch, then he tends to like call on the captain. They'll be like, what's up? You guys should let us like put more energy. We can still do it. So at times I just see him as someone who has his leadership spirit. So I tend to like love what he does on the pitch.
I'd say he loves to hold a very good conversation, and that's very important between the players. And it's well organized. And one of the things I would say is that Dixon is an exceptional player, like I said, and holding a conversation, keeping calm, and at least just go along with the ball, the flow of the ball.
Biggest fear. My biggest fear is actually playing with bad players. Sorry to say that. Actually, it's my biggest fear because it's tough at times when you are playing and you are playing around these players who are not really good. You know what I'm trying to say. At times it kills what you can do on the ball. So it makes you frustrated at times when you make some runs and they're expecting some passes and the passes are not coming out. You get too frustrated. So basically my biggest thing is to play with bad players.
Yeah, I will allow him to take it. Because he has this football knowledge that is unmatched. So there's no reason why I won't allow him to take it. He gets himself.
Physically, about that, actually in life everybody faces one or two pressures in any aspect of life. So basically, whenever I'm on the pitch, I face pressure. I just focus on my football, just to enjoy my game. But of course, when people really expect much from me, I'm always knowing in my head I'm meant to deliver to help. So I don't really face that much pressure because I know it's my responsibility whenever I'm on the pitch to deliver.
Okay, I would say that is the fact that he doesn't give up easily. Like when I watch him play, he will fall down so many times and he will not still give up, no matter the wound or anything. And then he used to score goal every time.
How will I put it down? Let me say it is divided into two different parts. If we lose a match that worth losing, I feel differently compared to if we lose a match that is actually worth winning. For example, the last match we had, we played all we could, but we lost the game. The way I felt so bad, and it got to the point that when we left the pitch, I had to say to express my displeasure. And of course, when we lose a match, I feel bad. Of course, I don't feel good.
So what differentiates this team from other players? It's not about leadership, your emotional awareness of the team. He has contributed or make many magical moments for the team as a collective. He's the kind of guy we can count on when probably we are 1-0 down, 2-0 down, but more of how he can stabilize the team emotionally. Yes, sir. And how well respected and how his decisions are being viewed in the team. So overall, he's a very great player. A very great player for the team, both emotionally, leadership-wise, and all areas to just give it.
That was the final match we had against our 500 level. Then we're in 300 level. We had the final match against our 500 level. So we played 1-1 throughout the game, and we went into penalties. And I can remember when it was my turn to take the penalty, a lot of persons shouting outside. And what was basically on my head is that, boy, it was always this PK. So along the way, I came to and I saw the penalty. So the way I felt, yeah, of course, I felt pressured. Felt pressured. One match I will never forget. My God. I've played a lot of matches, a lot of appearances, and can I say particularly a match? Alright, I will say our health. No. The match we had against Bowen. Yeah, against Bowen, I can remember. I scored the goal and I made an assist. We won 3-0. Yeah, I remember. That was part of my best performance so far. Actually, I've scored more goals in other matches. I've scored 2 goals, 1 assist in some matches. But this particular match, oh my God, I love it. I'm so proud to say this. I support Manchester United. Manchester United. Glory, glory, Man United. So I watch football. I'm a big football fan. And of course, I'm a Ronaldo fan.
That's a very good question to ask. Beyond football ability, apart from football, he's actually a friend of mine, a very good friend at best. And me knowing him has always been something memorable. You understand? We have our history. Our history is well known by other friends also. You understand? And the promises of our history are well known and well received by other people also now. Apart from that, I feel like he's a good leader. He's a good leader that likes to trust the people. You understand? You know, for every person and for every situation also, there are problems and there are uniqueness in service. I feel like this thing always find unique ways to solve problems. And his opinions, his intelligence, his strength has always helped me. And he's just a good guy. It's my guy. He has done things that we might not actually have done very both of us, but at least and later at the day, we are mature individuals, and he showed that he's mature. And the way he handles the situation, we are cool. We always be cool. And most of the friend of mine. And I hope he kept his promise.
I think first things the younger levels looking at me play, they should keep themselves going no matter what, where they find themselves on the pitch, even off the pitch. I think whatever you put your heart to, if you put your heart to do something and you are so determined about it, the outcome is going to be positive.